Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. This is a troubled relationship, but I feel you're still together, but you are wondering what to do. Um, I feel like you are trying to save the relationship, or you're trying to shed light on whether or not it can be saved at this point. With the fish here, it feels like you might have a lot to lose, or you feel like you have a lot to lose, or you could be hoping for a lucky break. You could discover something here quite by surprise. I feel like you're digging for information. You could even be spying on this person. You're digging for information for sure, and you may uncover something that could be unsettling. It's like you may feel like you are the only one trying to save this relationship. Um, we have the coffin and we have the ring at the heart of the reading. So the coffin is something you're grieving over. It has a sense of finality about it. Um, it could be that you were hoping for something and it didn't work. It's like a dashed hope or a dream that just fell apart. Um, and this has to do with the ring. So there's a disappointment having to do with an agreement. Maybe you were hoping to avoid an ending, or you are hoping to avoid an ending and come to some type of agreement because you stand a lot to lose, and maybe you still are emotionally attached to this person. Um, the ring can also speak to things that repeat or go round. Um, so it's like you were maybe hoping to try again. Excuse me. Through spying or watching, uh, you will learn something. And it could even be something written, something you see, maybe even a text message. I feel like it's been a very long road. 1 minute, I'm just going to get a drink. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I feel like it's been a long road. It's what you're thinking. Um, I feel like you want to know if there's still hope here, if you can still save this. It's like you got a sinking feeling. And you have the death card here, so it feels like the death, the coffin. It could feel like something is dying or on its way out, and you don't want it because you're here. It's something you once believed in, or it's happening because of something you learned. The Hierophant who's here is now flat out on the ground. Um, it could be that you may have a fear of change, possibly for someone. It looks like this relationship, um, it's that this has been troubled maybe for some time, but it feels like you've come so far. It's like, you're not ready to walk away from it or to give up on it. But you're going to learn something here that could affect uh, the current energy. It makes it feel like you just want to walk away at this point. It's like sometimes you really feel like giving up on this person, but there's uh, something else that holds you here, and maybe it is because you've been through so much. But I mean, again, I could look at this and this coffin, and the coffin can also be that final nail, in the coffin. So you could discover something that's just, it's like too much. It's the last straw. Whatever you discover, oh yeah, whatever you discover feels very threatening and makes you very afraid here. It feels like what you have feels threatened, or what you have left feels threatened, and you must make a choice. Fishing again for information in order to make a choice, but it's like everything's up in the air. Everything's up in the air. This is about, this card is telling you to take a new direction, here. But I feel like you're in the dark about that. Like, emotionally, you don't really want to do that. You're in the dark about this decision to proceed forward. You don't know how to proceed. It could be that you're being pulled in two directions. Um, you have choice, that's for sure. You can choose to walk away or you can choose to stay. This is your choice. And you're really afraid of making a wrong choice. You know? Yeah. You're very afraid of making a wrong choice because these cups are all filled with different things. Your deepest desires and your darkest fears. And so this person has taken the cup that appeared to be very appealing, very tempting, and they ended up getting burned because beneath all the jewels that were sitting on top of the cup, there was a snake. So um, they're afraid of making the wrong choice. Emotionally, I feel like this person is not yet ready to make this decision. There is a decision to be made on the couple. It's here. And you can see this is a water and this is water. And so she is very afraid to make this decision, that maybe to walk away, she's got too much to lose here, because what if she could save it? There's always that what if, right? So that brings us here to this card of fear. And this marker asks you to identify how fear may be affecting you on this part of your journey. What are you afraid of, and is your fear valid? Also with the fish here, emotions could be running the show here. When it comes to the hat, which is about the status of this relationship, and the next card, the castle, indicates that you are alone or feeling alone and isolated in this relationship. It's like you're by yourself. Or maybe you're afraid of being by yourself. for someone, or being out on your own for someone, you know. And so now we will go to the next card, which is the Lady of the Lake, because I like to read them in the order that they fall. So here we have this fear, and they're asking you to look at it to see if it is really valid, right? And to identify how this fear is affecting you on this part of your journey, and how it might be affecting your decision, you know. And then there's the Lady of the Lake, and the Lady of the Lake will represent the highest order of respect for yourself and the manner in which you operate within the world and around you. So she is the harsher element of truth. She demands nothing short of total truth and integrity, and asks you to be mindful of all of the signs, signals, and omens that present themselves to you. Why? Because this is not the time to second guess. Her message is to take care, because this is very serious, what's happening here. The lady reminds you, excuse me, of your personal responsibility in shaping your reality and of its consequences. And so she asks you, you see, she holds that sword of truth there. And she asks you to seek the truth within yourself, because it is then that success will be yours. And with the cow being here, you're being told that you will be given what you need, or you will receive what you need in order to do this. Okay? And that's going to come through those signs and omens. That's what the Lady of the Lake is asking you to be mindful of. The signs, the omens that present themselves to you. Don't second guess them. So, the key word here is need. So they're going to give you what you need and not necessarily what you want. But ultimately, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Ultimately, it will lead you to abundance. Even if it doesn't feel right, or that it feels frightful or scary, you know, in the moment. So pay attention to the signs, the signals, the omens that present themselves to you, because they are signposts, and you should follow them. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.